Hi, my name is Raquel. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a look as always. I never know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but I'm just going to be doing a look. I already did my eyebrows and my put my eyeshadow base off camera. I just used the e.l.f. Dip Pomade, and then I used the Milani concealer, the new concealer in Perfect Concealer to, give myself a good even base for my eyeshadow. For my palettes, I'm excited. I have played with this palette before, but this is my first time playing with it on camera. I will be playing with the I Love Sarahi Color Pop palette, the Through My Eyes. I really love this palette. I can tell you that so far so good. I really do like this palette. I posted a look on my Instagram using the palette, and it turned out really bomb, so I'm going to use this one today. I've used it with the no setting method, and I've also used it with setting my concealer. In both ways it worked pretty good, so I'm pretty happy with the palette. I think for my first shade I want to go in with, I think, Wild Soul. I'm going to go in with Wild Soul, and I am going to buff that in my crease. Oh, excuse this bump here, by the way. It looks so disgusting. I don't know. It kind of hurts. And I busted with some hot water today, so... and my lips. I need to stop the tutorial right now. This is just funky at this point. I'm going to put some lip gloss on because that is really disgusting. Sorry you have to look at that. God, that is so disgusting. I think I'm going to take a little bit of Euphoric mixed with Nostalgia. And we're going to put that up underneath that yellow shade.
Before you place, the shimmer matte, whatever look you're going for now, I really like flat pieces. I wanted to do a look with the crayon case palette, but I'm trying not to bash it, but it's not, I don't like the palette, I really don't. I'm not a huge fan of it. It didn't really work for me personally, so I just wasn't really here for it. I didn't like it at all. The pigmentation.
I've never tried to use this as a transition. I'm curious. Let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. I'm a little nervous because it does have some shimmer in it. It's picking up on the brush pretty good. Let's see. I'm curious to see how this works. Oh, it's actually pretty. I don't know if you can see the difference. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's pretty actually. Another trick I want to give you guys is to not take your eyeshadow too far in the inner part. Like, always start outwards and blend whatever's left over. Like, you don't want to go in with a ton of product because it just makes your eyes look too raccoony, and I don't really like that look on me personally. Just a little tip for you guys. I'm actually going to go in with a different palette to deepen things up a little bit more before I cut the crease. And for that, I'm going to go in, of course, with my trusty dusty Jaclyn Hill palette. It's very dusty. Everything is dusty right now. My hair, my nails, my face, everything. It's just crusted and busted. It's really sad, but whatever. I think I want to go in with this brown color right here. I think it's called Chip. And I'm going to use this. You always have to tap the accents off of this one because these shades are so pigmented. And I'm going to start that on the outer corner, because that's where I want most of the color placed. And then I'm going to work my way inwards just to deepen things up a little bit. I don't want this to be too much, you know what I mean? I have one of the color switching little things that I ordered on Amazon, and you just swirl your brush around in it and it gets the color off of it, and then you can like reuse it. It's really nice. I figure it's good for like freelancers and stuff like that, which I'm trying to become, but just need to get my clientele, my client base, my clients base, my clientele, whatever. I'm trying to get my clients up. So you can see all of the color mostly is off of it, so I can go in with the shade I was using before to help diffuse those edges. I'm gonna go in with, I think I'm gonna go with Nostalgia, Lomo, because I really liked the vibrancy of that color, and I don't feel like having to go into all three of those shades again, so I'm just gonna go in with that one. And use that to go on the edges of that chip shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette to diffuse everything. Then I'm gonna go back in with that chip shade just to re-intensify it a little more. You want everything to be seamless. I'm gonna go back in with that yellow shade too, but I'm not worried about that right now. Just in case I have to add some more of that orange. I don't want to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Going back in with that chip shade. And want to go in and cut the crease. I never really tried the method where you look up. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I think I have to practice that a little bit more.
Cut pieces, honestly, guys, are really easy. It just takes a little bit of patience and like working with it. And you keep practicing, but they're really easy. They're kind of easy to pick up on.
I'm gonna do the other one off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll put on the lid shade together. Let me see. Let me look at the glitters first, and then I can kind of see what base shade I want to put on with it. I have played with the red glitter, and I love it. I almost want to use it today, but I've already played with it, so. And I did say I wanted to do a pop of color. Would this be pretty? Honestly, I don't think so. This is definitely. Let's. Or do we want to go in with gold glitter? I don't know. I think I'm just going to see between these two. I never use bronzy tone shade. Let's go in with this bronzy tone type shade, and let's pack that all over the lid. That's pretty.
I generally don't use shades like this. I don't know why I just don't. Especially like as an all over the lid type shade. Like usually I'll put something like on top of it to make it a little bit lighter. It just depends, I guess. really pretty though. I'm almost debating if I'm going to put anything on top. This is really pretty actually, and it has a lot of glitter in it. I don't think I need to add any. And if I do, I definitely don't want to add any orange, to cover over what's already in here. I just don't want to do that. This shade is really pretty. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it's really pretty. It has a lot of silver flecks of glitter. I mean, I think that's what makes it prettier to me than a normal bronzy tone shade. I don't know if you can tell. It's really pretty though. I don't know, I don't think I want to put anything over that. It's so pretty. And it's very, pigmented. I don't feel like I'm having to pack a ton on, you know what I mean?
That shade is gorgeous. I don't think I want to go over it with any glitter. I don't know, maybe I could add the tiniest bit of this glitter. Or do I want to go with the white glitter? I've never done that before. But I kind of want to keep this. I don't know, it's just so pretty. I feel like it's pretty on its own, and it already has like some, I don't know if you can see some of the glitter reflex in it. It's so pretty. Okay, let's go in with just a little bit of glitter. And for my primer, I'm going to take the NYX glitter primer. I'm honestly going to take it on my finger and just kind of press it on my lid because I don't want it to be like super, you know, like glitter chunks. I want my brush to be sparse like this. I don't know if you can see it. Like this, you know, so it doesn't be a ton of glitter. I just want a light brush of glitter on it.
Just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more, but not cover over the shade as well, you know what I mean? So take a little bit more and dust it off just a little bit. Just add a little bit of gold reflex to the shadow as well. Yeah, that's actually really pretty. You see the difference? That's really pretty. Do the same thing to the other eye. That's one blessing about not having long nails. You can really get in those eye crevices really, really good. So I'm not being too precise with the application of this glitter primer because I just want a light wash of it everywhere, you know what I mean? This darker shade, which is Misbehave, I'm going to take that kind of on the outer portion. And I'm going to go in with,
I'm going to do a thin line just to make sure that I blend my falsies into my regular lashes.
it's like I can't talk when I'm doing that because one little wrong move.
But I think that looks pretty good so far. So good. If I have to add a little bit more of anything, I will. Now what I'm going to do is prime my face, and for that I will be using my favorite primer at the moment. I recently discovered this. Honestly, it's an awesome primer. I really see the difference when I put it on and the way my makeup wears. Like if it creases, like it won't crease as much. Like it's a really good primer. I have a travel size version because I want to try it out first before I purchase the full size, but I definitely will be purchasing the full size version of this because it works really good. And I like it because it's not super liquidy, it's not super thick either, you know, it's just the right amount of consistency to me personally. And it has like this almost like a semi, I don't know, it just feels like a moisturizer. I never paid attention to whether it got tacky or not, but it definitely, it kind of feels like a moisturizer to me, personally. So I'm going to go in with my, I don't know what making that face. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Freshwear Foundation. think I'm going to mix a little bit of the L'Oreal with the Fenty Beauty, because that one is, as you can see, like, it looks like it would be my shade, but for some reason it is somewhat light. Now I'm going to cream contour, and for that I'm going to use this LA Girl HD high, concealer.
Now I'm going to blend that in.
Now I'm going to set everything with my Cody airspun powder, and I got this one in the shade Naturally Neutral. I'm going to pat that in all the areas, of course, that I put the concealer. Now for the rest of my face, I'm going to take my Maybelline Better Skin Powder in the shade Rich Tan. This was the darkest one I could find. I shouldn't say the darkest, but the one I could find that would suit my shade. I feel like I still could go down a little bit, but no, it is what it is. And I'm going to use this Eco Tools brush. Gotta make sure there's no contour color left off on it. And I'm gonna use this to set the rest of my face lightly, because you don't need to set this foundation a ton. It will set itself the longer you have it on. I'm gonna go in with this Kokie powder contour palette. I'm gonna use this to bronze up my face and to further, like set that powder. Now I'm gonna clean up under that contour just a little bit. I'm gonna use the same Cody airspun powder. Take a little bit and chisel out those cheeks. Let's finish up that lower lash line. And I'm gonna go back into that Sadahi palette. I'm gonna use the same brush I used to contour my nose. I'm gonna use my, under my lashes as well. And I'm gonna go in with this yellow shade. This little wash of color. I feel like it's a piece of hair somewhere. I just can't find it. Anyways, we are going to use a different brush now. I'm going to use this. Actually, no. I'm going to use the same brush again for a second. And I'm going to go in with Lomo. It's really pretty vibrant orange. And then gonna go in with the Chip from the Jaclyn Hill palette color, and I'm gonna use that to deepen things up a little bit. Leave that with a little bit more of that Palomo color from the Sarahi palettes, and I'm going to use that to kind of diffuse that chip color. For my inner corner, I think I'm going to use this Lucido color for my inner corner highlight. Also my brow bone too. I want to highlight that as well with the same color. Let's do that first. Take that, the inner corners. I'm going to use, is this a lip pencil or eye pencil? Yeah, it's an eye pencil. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild eye pencil to line my waterline. And it gives you that nice little warm, you know. Oops, guess I got a little bit of powder on my face. I'm actually gonna spray my face and then I'm gonna, nope, do my blush first actually. I'm gonna do my blush. I've been loving this pink blush from this Kokie palette. It's so pretty. This gives you that perfect wash of color. Now I'm gonna spray my face with the Milani Make It Last spray. I actually really like this spray. Now I am going to highlight the face, and for that, that's one thing I haven't feel like I found. So it's like a perfect highlighter. Like a lot of the ones I have are like a little bit too dry for me, a little bit too powdery. You know what I mean? And I am not here for that. I'm really not. This one I do like. This one is pretty pigmented and it blends out really easy to be a loose highlighter. I want to say that this is it. I'm trying to, did I do everything? Nope, lips. That's one thing I didn't do. I feel like my next look is definitely going to be some liner because I have not been doing liner lately. I don't know, I'm kind of getting out of it a little bit. And then it's just like that extra step sometimes you just don't feel like doing, honestly. No, I feel like this is such a neutral eye. You can get away with a pop of color, but I think I'm going to do this. I don't know. It's pretty. It's just, I don't know if I like it for this look. Well, okay guys. That's disgusting. this is the finished look. I'm feeling her. Skin's looking really flawless. I love this shade of bronzy type goodness on the eye. It's almost like a champagne-y, bronzy, pinkish. I don't know. It's just beautiful. Like, I love it. With the little glitter added onto it, I think it really looks pretty. I'm sorry for my hair, but whatever, it is what it is. Anyways, this is the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed me creating this look, because I had a lot of fun doing it. I will be playing with more colors and stuff soon, so, you know, stay tuned for that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.